Ghetto. Streets out here is crazy. They call me Chris and all that. Ghetto out here. Like, ghetto to me is when a girl's out here in the street arguing with another girl about some baby father, baby mama, dumb drama. Like, that's what it is. Like, ghetto, loud, everybody looking at you. You from a hood that everybody know you from, so they look at you like, yo, this is dumb ghetto, like, or whoever. This too. You just want to act up and be ghetto and all that in different ways, though. I can't speak for the niggas, like, everybody got their own thing. As far as females, ghetto, man. A lot of them is out here. Point them out, man. I can point them out for you, but you know, I ain't gonna do that on camera. But yeah, like, that's what ghetto means to me.
Well, ghetto, the origin somewhat of ghetto became because of how immigrants came from other countries. And they lived around each other, and it wasn't a bad word way back then.
Right.
Towards the 60s into the 70s, ghetto became kind of a downward word, specifically pertaining to people who were somewhat in poverty or might more or less say blacks. So it could be misconstrued now, and more than likely it is, but initially it wasn't really a bad word. In any event, it has been put out of proportion as just being somewhat of a down thing when you say ghetto.
The hood, where the gang members are.
The gang
Where
members.
they shoot, low morale, they don't have role models probably. That's what I think when I hear ghetto.
Ghetto is a place where people who are, I wouldn't say uneducated, but poor people. People who are put in certain circumstances and a section of the city that's kind of run down, that needs to be rejuvenated, but can't be rejuvenated because of the people who are there, because they're stuck in a certain living style, a style of living, or either uneducated, or they can't find work, or they're on welfare, or they're Section 8. That doesn't mean it's 100% of those people, but that's what people who are not in the ghetto refer to as the ghetto.
I think that it's just a word. That's just a word. It's nothing bad.
You don't think it could be used to describe anybody or anything like that?
No, it's just the way you represent it. I'm from the ghetto. I'm not complaining. I'm from the projects. Mary J. Blige was from the project. DMX was from the project. Look where they at. They stars.
Right.
Feel me? So it's not where you're from, it's where you at.
Neighborhoods, people, attitudes, the way, let me see, how can I bust it down? The way people act, sometimes where people live at, some like the square. I heard a guy say this place is ghetto. I guess because of the people who's in the square doing nothing, me myself, I don't use the word myself.
Right.
I really don't. You know what I'm saying? When the guy said that, this is ghetto, I'm like, I guess I've always lived in the ghetto, but I don't perceive it as the ghetto.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Westchester is the ghetto. I mean, you got some areas that a little dangerous, people die, maybe that's...
But that happens everywhere,
that as
so...
being ghetto, but I perceive that as being ghetto, when you go to certain neighborhoods and there's a lot of crime, drug selling, I think that's ghetto. But other than that, I think Westchester is
ghetto. Slums, the hood, a whole lot of nonsense that be going on. You know what, honestly, I don't even think people should call it the ghetto. People should change the name, you think?
Well, the ghetto to me is people that are struggling to help one another to succeed in whatever they need to succeed in, which it could be any ethnic group, actually. It's not only just Black Americans.
It's a group of people who struggle in the same type of community to make ends meet.
I know that now it's more than just an African American term. It describes more of a lifestyle as opposed to a way of living. Put it that way.
From my understanding and study, I was taught that the word ghetto means get those, and it was first a term used to describe a location where they was doing not necessarily experiments, but they put people instead of people because they were separated by financial boundaries. So mostly poor people was considered to be living in a ghetto, and it was a place that they referred to ghetto when you break it down mean get those. So you used to get those people and use them for them and slave them. That's my understanding of ghetto.
Do I think the word ghetto?
Yeah.
To me, ghetto, it could be like the ghetto can be like a place, and it also can be like to me a state of mind, a state of mental. But like ghetto is like it's like the lowest part of a community or a project, the slums or wherever you come from. Like, you know, high class, middle class, low class, mostly like low class income places, we call them ghettos. Because we call them ghettos because the things that they have here, like if you turn around right here, you see we have a liquor store. You know what I'm saying? We have a liquor store right here in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? In the suburbs, in the middle class, in the rich neighborhoods, you're not gonna find a liquor store like this in the ghetto.
When I hear the word ghetto, to me ghetto represents the slums. You know, a lot of people associate ghetto with the young black. And that shouldn't be the case. Because all cultures, all races, all creeds and colors, they got ghettos. To me, ghetto is the poorest part of a certain neighborhood, of any certain neighborhood.
Just because you got weed in your hand, it doesn't mean you ghetto.
So what do you think it means when people say it? How do you view people like that?
Yeah, I don't view people like that. I don't view people like that. I treat everyone equally. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, anybody can live in a project. It doesn't mean you're ghetto.
Ghetto? Well, to be honest, if I hear the word ghetto, projects, violence, killings, just ghetto is not a strong word, but I don't know why people say certain things about the word ghetto. It's really not that bad. It just, to be honest, I don't know where the word ghetto came from. So just to let y'all know that the word ghetto doesn't mean what you really think it means. It could mean whatever you would like it to mean. You know, like, or because people live in the ghetto, supposedly projects or whatever, that doesn't mean that they live in bad. People have to live. It's the way to live. If you don't have money, where you gonna go? You can't live in the streets.
Ghetto? Ghetto, I think of straight poverty. I think of, less fortunate. I think of the bottom of the pit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of ghetto. I think of, no way out, really. Just a street term.
When I hear the word ghetto, I think that it's a state of mind that they say ghetto capitalist. That means like if you're poor, but you look good and you dress well, you have a good job, that's ghetto. That don't make sense to me. That's like a contradiction. Ghetto is like a stereotype, and you shouldn't be stereotyped. And people who say ghetto might mean it harmfully, they might mean it, as a regard towards your friend or whatever. Ghetto capitalist, like I said.
To me, ghetto is just people that live in a poor section of town. Ghetto doesn't always mean that it's a ghetto. It's how people live in the area where they live at. If they make where they live a ghetto, then it will be a ghetto. And people that live in a ghetto make it a ghetto. You can call them ghetto people because they make it a ghetto. But it doesn't have to be a ghetto, and they're not necessarily ghetto people. A ghetto is when you make it a ghetto. If it's a good, clean, decent place with decent people, and you keep it like that, then it's never a ghetto. Even projects aren't a ghetto. A project is a project, but it's the people that take care of it. Either they're going to keep it a nice project, or they're going to turn it into a ghetto.